Today for Mousetrap Monday, I have another 3D printed trap to show you that was invented by a YouTube viewer. This is a choker style rat trap powered by rubber bands, and it looks like a really good design. I love it when people invent and send me new traps to test out, and the inventor of this trap has been really generous to me in the past. His name is Marcus and he's from Sweden, and he's an expert at designing 3D printed traps. I've already featured other traps that he sent me. This is a choker style trap. It's a really good design. The mouse goes in the hole, chews through the string, gets caught by the neck. Now he improved this design and made a 4-hole choker with, instead of wire, he uses plastic. In a video, I was able to catch 4 mice in one night with this trap. And this latest package has something even more special. This is the newest version of the choker Mousetrap. The newest has jaws on the bottom and it has a slim design for easy set, but I'm going to feature this next week. I'm sure we'll get 2 mice with it. This week we're going to feature the rat trap. Marcus included some pictures on how to set this. There's a right way and a wrong way. I'll do a close-up so you can see the trap and how it works. On the top we have a lever that pivots right here. On the front it's connected to a plastic noose, and on the back it has a hook with rubber bands. That's what provides all the power. If you want more power, you add more rubber bands. It goes up and down. We have a trigger hook right here that fits into a notch on the lever. As you turn it this way, you can see that goes down. Now inside there's a little grid or a plate. You put the bait behind there. That way when the rat wants to get the bait, they push on this and it goes forward. And that makes the hook go forward. To set it, you put the bait in the back, you push this down, and you put that hook on the lever. Now he said don't put it all the way. You want to make it sensitive, so you only go halfway. The idea is the rat will come along, smell that bait, go in the trap to get it, push that grid, and gets caught with that noose. Now Marcus included a note in the package and he said this trap has no confirmed kills, but it has good potential. In my filming studio I have a rat. He's appeared in several of the last videos. He's tripped mouse traps but hasn't been caught. So let's take out Snowflake the finger puppet mouse, go set this up, and see if we can get the rat. Last night was the first night I tested out the 3D printed rat trap, and what I learned is the trigger mechanism worked really well. The rat went in there, wanted to get the bait, and got caught. Now the other thing I learned is this was not strong enough to hold him in place. He's able to pull his head out. He was just fine. He returned. So this trap needs some improvements. The main thing it needs is something to hold the rat in place so the choking mechanism can work. So I'm going to make a modification to see if we can make this more effective at catching rats. The first thing I'm going to do is drill 2 holes on the top of the trap. Then I'm going to grind some sharp spikes out of nails with the grinder. That way we can insert the nail spikes at a slight angle on top, one on either side. Now when the rat sets off the trap, it's going to be held in place with those spikes. The last thing we need to do is secure the spikes. To do that, I'm going to use a 2-part epoxy. The epoxy will hold those spikes in place. Tonight we're going to set this up in the barn with motion cameras and see if we can get a rat with the new and improved 3D printed rat trap. Last night I set up this new and improved 3D printed rat trap in the shed next to my filming studio. The same rat is using both areas, and that rat has become smart. After getting caught the first time, the rat has learned this is a trap and it doesn't want to have anything to do with sticking his head in the noose. But a ground squirrel came along, the ground squirrel wanted the bait and got caught. And those spikes really made this an effective trap. Ground squirrels are much larger and stronger than rats, but it was not able to pull out and we got them. Now I had to be really selective in the footage that I show. Even though this is an effective trap, if I showed that sequence, I'm sure I'd get another age restriction or even a strike. So if you want to see the full footage of this trap in action, I'll put the link on my website. I will warn you though, the sound the squirrel makes when it gets caught is pretty awful. But with this first confirmed kill, it proves the 3D printed rat trap design is very effective. I emailed Marcus this morning with the results, and he's already making improvements. If you want to make this trap and you have access to a 3D printer, Marcus has made the files available online for free. I'll put a link in the description below. I'll also put his website so you can contact him directly. And we look forward to seeing his next design. Next week I'm going to feature his new and improved Mousetrap. It looks like it's going to work really well. I'm posting between 4 and 5 rodent trap videos a week, so if you want to see how to catch mice, rats, squirrels, chipmunks, moles, voles, and gophers, stay tuned.